Hi there to all the business owners. This is Luke Klaus from LKD Media. Thank you very much for joining me. Today's video is very important. If you're looking into digital marketing services, you want to work with a company to provide you these services. Basically, our company is based in Durban, right? We're providing digital marketing services for small, medium companies. So I'm just going to mention a few things that are very important for you if you're a startup, especially if you're a startup and you haven't explored in different platforms on the internet or different companies providing digital services. Just things that you need to look at. Why I decided to make this video is because I used to personally work for a company that's providing advertising services. And to tell you the truth, the experience there was not so great. What I mean by this is that businesses will pay a lot of money for advertising that is not going to work, and the company itself, they know it's not going to benefit you. It benefits them by telling you that it's going to get you a lot of leads. But fast forwarding my time in the digital space, what I do now and what the company does, the company probably makes more than what we make. That is without any doubt. They're quite a big company and they're making a lot of money. But the problem that I have with that company, and I won't mention it, the company name, is that they know that you are just paying for something that not even one single customer is going to view your services. And the way that the prices are so overcharged, it's not fair to the business owners. And I think there's most companies have that feeling now. If they're going to go with a digital marketing service, they're not going to see results because of such companies. Which is why I decided, you know what, I'm going to start providing digital marketing services for companies. And whatever I do, make sure that they do get some results, especially in the beginning. They do get some results. And obviously, the more that I learn about the space, the more that I learn on actually optimizing and doing all the things that are necessary for them to get results so that they can get more results. So I can say now we are at that point that definitely any company who comes to us, knowing their goals, we won't say that we'll be able to do it if we can't. If we aren't able to do what they are requesting, then we'll tell them upfront. But any company that we say, yeah, we're willing to work with you, we know that we'll be able to produce the results. So what I'm doing to in this video, I just want to mention a few things for you to look out. Anyone who's saying they're going to provide you digital marketing services, anyone who's saying they're going to provide you marketing services, there are a few things that you need to mention. And I say this from experience because I've worked with these companies. I know when a person is calling you and telling you about services, and I know when they're sending you emails and all the tricks that are available. And I'm sure some of the business owners, they do know about this, those who are experienced by receiving these calls. And maybe if you're a startup or a small company, you're looking into this, you don't know anything about these are the things that you need to look at, right? If any company calls you and say they want you to advertise in their platform, first thing that you need to ask them to send you, right, is I'm going to mention Google, but there's other tools that you can use or they can use to send you. Ask them to send you a website traffic report, right? Let's say for the past 6 months, for the past year, or for the past 12 months. I'm talking if a company calls you and they tell you that they want you to advertise on their platform. They are not saying they are providing digital marketing services. They are saying advertise with us on this platform, right? Let them show you their traffic. Traffic is very important. If they are receiving a lot of traffic in your area, right? And you can even request that they must show you which keywords, right, are used in that platform. So meaning what are customers looking for when they go to that platform? Because some platforms might receive a lot of traffic, a lot of views, a lot of visitors, but only to find out that it's not your particular service and area. So first thing you need to ask, let them send you their traffic reports. They can do this if the company is really serious about providing you with leads and they receiving traffic and they advertising other businesses, then they should be tracking their website. So they can send you something like a Google Analytics report. It will tell you how many visitors have been visiting that website for the past 6 months. You can request 6 months, It will tell you which pages are clicked. It will tell you all the information that you need to see the activity in that website. I know that companies, what they will do on their website, they'll just put stats. Those stats are not from Google. It's stats that somebody on their IT department probably just figure out just to put it there. So when you're asking for stats, they will send you that. You don't want stats that is sent from their department or from their own organization within. You want something that is actually from Google. And how you can verify this from Google, they must share with you their Google Analytics report so that you will see that it's coming from a Gmail account that they are using for their Google Analytics. Or you must see that it's actually coming from Google Analytics. If you want to know about how to see if something is coming from Google Analytics, there's other videos within my channel that I do share some traffic views and some activity within a website using Google Analytics. So that's very, very important. Let them show you that. So if they can show you that, you see they're receiving a lot of traffic with your services in the area that you're providing the service, then definitely it's a platform that you need to consider, right? The other thing now, if a company or an individual, they say they want to provide you digital marketing services, whether it's website design, whether it's a search engine optimization, whether it's Google Ads, whether it's Google Map optimization, your GMP, whether it's video advertising on YouTube, whether it's Facebook advertising on Facebook, let them show you their past results. Or if it's Facebook ads, let them show you their Facebook ads manager account. Look at the amount that was spent. So you know that you are dealing with people that have used the real money, not demo accounts, use real money, their own money or other companies' money, right? So you must look at how much was spent, right? You must look at the ads that have been running. You must look at some of the successful ads that they've ran. You don't need to know a lot of information with regards to this. All they have to send you said they must send you a snapshot of their real account, right? They must show you it in that real account. It must show you how much they've spent. It must show the different campaigns they are managing, right? That's the second thing, right? When it comes to a digital marketing service or company or an individual, sometimes, because sometimes you can get individuals that are very good at digital marketing. It doesn't have to be big companies. I know a lot of people that are providing digital marketing services and they are one-man show, but they can produce the same results as a big company. Remember, with digital marketing, it's all about getting your services into your target audience's eyes. After you get them to your target audience's eyes, about closing them and having a follow-up system and continuously doing that to generate more customers and more leads. That's what basically it's all about. I understand there might be also brand awareness, other things that you need to take into consideration. But when it comes to most companies, especially local businesses, they want to get customers. So the only way to acquire customers is getting your services in front of potential customers. After getting your service in front of potential customers, closing those customers and having a follow-up system if you didn't close them immediately to eventually close them. That's what basically it's all about, right? And another thing to look at, if somebody says I'm providing digital services or an individual is providing digital services, they must show you testimony of any service that they are providing, whether they've done a website, whether it's a search engine optimization. They say they can rank you on Google. Sometimes they don't necessarily need to rank their own website on Google. It doesn't mean if their website is not number one on Google, it doesn't mean they cannot rank websites number one on Google. What you need to find out from them, let them show you a website, even if it's one. One is enough, right? Let them show you a website that they've ranked number one on Google, right? And as well analyze if those rankings are for a competitive or not competitive keyword, because there's some keyword that they are not competitive. Anyone just showing them one thing, it can rank, the website can rank. But there's some keywords that even if you can show someone basics, but they still need a certain skill to break through within that industry or within that area for them to rank number one. So you'll know places that are competitive in your space, in your industry. You will know that this place. So if they can show you, right, a way, it doesn't have to be your industry, by the way. If they can show you though a website that they've ranked number one on a different industry, that you also know that it has to be competitive in that place, right, in that area. So even if it's not your website or your service that they've ranked number one, but if they can show you an example of an industry that is competitive, right, that they've ranked number one, then it means they probably can do the job for you as well. The same apply with any other service. So I wanted to mention those things. It's very, very important to be careful because most of the time I come across as well business owners when I speak with them over the phone, they have the impression that it's probably a scam or it's probably these people want to take my money. And I understand that because I've worked personally for companies where I won't say it's a scam, it's a real company, but what they are telling you, they're actually scamming the people because you're not going to see results. That website is not visited by anybody except the staff and the people working within the organization. There's no leads that you're going to get. They're just selling you words on paper and also some visuals, some websites. So those are the things that are very, very key and crucial before you make any decision, right? Even if somebody sends you a good proposal and if it's making sense, they let them show you, right? If they cannot show you, they say they are starting, they're upfront about it. Well, it's up to you to make a decision whether you want to work with them or not. But the best thing to do, whatever they say, let them show you first. Let them show you any service they say you are providing on the internet. Let them show you first. And then when you are comfortable with them showing you first, then you can give it a go. That's today's video. If you find this video educational, find it interesting, do hit the like button, do comment, do share it as well with other business owners that might fall into scams or people who just want to take their money. Share this with them as well. Do subscribe to the channel so that you can receive more of these kind of videos when they do come out. Thank you very much. This is Lucas. I'll check you again next time. Cheers.